Let's learn Korvai number 4, which is the first charanam in Vasanta Jatiswaram. So this charanam has 2 speeds. So the first one is really relaxed and you have a lot of time to finish the adavis. The same way, the movement to the second speed, really one has to be really taut and make sure that there are no extra movements. So let's just start off with the song itself, because I think it's important that you internalize the movement with the song and not just dance it as a kanaka, right? So you have da ni da ma ga ma da. So you have takka, tatte ta ha, takka, ditte ta ha, da, 3. Let's see that. 1, 2, 3 and da ni da ma ga ma da. Right? After this you have re sa ma ga sa ga ma. So takitta 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 ta ditta. So if you see this, re sa da, this was the speed of that da. Re sa ma ga, that is the double of that. Re sa ma ga sa ga ma. That's your first speed. Now when you do the first speed, sa ga ma, you have time. So you have the time to go all the way to a circle. Dit, look at it. Ta, finish it with a powerful hit, the strike on the floor, the turn, the eyes, everything holds the ground when you do ta, right? So let's just do the right and left of the first speed. Dalang kutaka dikutaka tadinginata da ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma da ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma. Same thing repeats on the second speed, but there are small differences in approach. Let's look at that. Da ni da ma da. It's really quick to finish tatte, ta and ha. So this one, each of us need to find our own angles here. Tatte ta, if you are comfortable coming to this place with your hand going along with the top of your head, then it's fine. But if you think you're doing tatte ta, where you're moving a lot with your body, but your hand is here, then you make it less and just go only as far as your body can reach, not as far as your hand can reach, right? So, tatte taha, te, ditte taha, takkitta. If you remember in the first speed, you did takkitta, 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 takkitta. Now you are going takkitta. So, da, re, sa, ma, ga, sa, ga, ma. What is happening? Takkitta, takkitta, taditta. We are not doing takkitta, 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 taditta. What's the difference? Takkitta, takkitta is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you 1, 2 and gap, 1, 2 and gap, if you do it the way we are saying it, if we do it exactly the double of the first speed, it will be takkitta, 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 takkitta. It will be cut in half and not 1, 2 and gap. It will be 1.5 and 1.5. We are not doing that in the second speed. So it's important to understand the first speed has the 6 divided as 3 and 3. In the second speed, you have the 6 divided as 2 and 4. When you do it faster, it comes as takkitta, takkitta, right? So this is your thing. Now when you do the tat ditta, you had a lot of time there for this tat. Now you don't have this time. So the ending point is tat, down. Ditta. Dit can just be tat ditta. Tat ditta. So not tat ditta. It will be too busy there. So when you think about these points, what will happen is your second speed will look much more petite and not very, too much movement and too busy movements. Then not only you, but also the audience feel a lot hassled and tired by looking at us, right? So let's try the second speed. 1, 2, 3, go. Da ni da ma da ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma da ni da ma da ni da ma ga ma da re sa ma ga sa ga ma. Right? So when you reduce the emphasis on tat and dit, your ta can really be your important point, right? Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Da ni da da ma ga re ga ma da ni re ga re ma ga ni da ga ma. 1, 2, 3, go. Da ni da da ma ga re ga ma da ni re ga re ma ga ni da ga ma. So when you do this, teyum ta teyum ta teyum ta teyum ta is a very strong movement. Tei tei didite is soft, right? So when you do this teyum ta, how you establish it to be a strong movement is by the speed at which you're coming behind, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, go. Da ni da da ma ga re ga ma da ni re ga re ma ga ni da ga ma. So when you do this tei tei didite, soften your body like the shift we were talking about and not have a big bend. Although because of this energy, you might want to do a lot, but control it there and do tei tei didite, right? And didite, finish it together, right? Then the end part is tat ditta, tei tei didite, tat ditta, tei tei didite. Same concept of tat ditta where you don't give so much importance to this and this, so that you can give all the importance to the last one. Tei tei didite, when you do the tei tei didite, the speed at which didite happens is what is going to make your adavu strong. Tei tei, not so much as tei tei or tei tei. You don't have time for that. If you had the time, you can even go tei, dit, tei. That is possible. But here, tei tei didite. If you give all the importance to turn this to the back, then this will happen naturally. Let's do tat ditta, tei tei didite. 1, 2, 3, go. Tat ditta, tei tei didite. Tat ditta, tei tei didite. Tat ditta, tei tei didite. Can you try to give importance to the ending of the tat rather than the beginning of the tat? Tat ditta, tat, tat, down. 1, 2, 3, and tat ditta, tei tei didite. Tat ditta, tei tei didite. Tat ditta, tei tei didite. So that is your fourth Korvai. So if you look at the PTPs in this, I've already told you. In the first speed, tat, dit, ta. Give importance to tat and dit and ta, right? In the second speed, make sure you are bringing all the movements to its essence and not overdo it, right? Tatte taha also, this ta is only as far as your body can reach and not as far as your hand is just moving, right? So that one. Teyum tata teyum ta, teyum tata teyum ta, tei tei didite, making sure that tei tei didite is together, is your PTP. Tat ditta, tei tei didite, tat ditta, tei tei didite. Same, reducing the movement to its essence is important. When you look at how you can present it with your own flavor or brilliance, or like what you can do is to adjust the energy levels. When you do te, tat te, take all the time to go to this. It will show that you are relaxed, and breathe when you do the first speed. It's very important. Most of us forget to breathe when we do the first speed, which is coming after half of this thing. In the beginning, yes, you might have the breath, but as you go, you might not have the same energy. So it's important to really breathe when you do the first speed. And when you do the second speed, it's important to reduce all the extras and bring it to the essence of the movement, right? And energy levels again, teim ta, strong, gentle. Tat ditta, first half, keep it soft. Ta, make all the importance. Didite, dit has to be about the turn and not so much about the other hand, which has to stay stable and help you make the turn, not work opposite of you, right? These are the points you need to think about. Now practice.